I've got this seat to repair for Snowplow Jim, and this is a two-piece thing, so there's another piece to go in front of this, but this is the bit that the material gets stuck on. And you can see, I gave it a quick sandblast the other day, and, well, yesterday, it blew all this corner up, so I've got to weld that up because there's nowhere to stick the material on. That goes around here. That's a bit of a problem. But it had two captive nuts here. Well, they'd snapped off, so I'm going to show you in this. I'll do this as a separate video, and I'll do it as part of the seat repair video. But I'll show you a little device I use for putting captive nuts in. I thought it might be interesting because you could actually make it yourself. I bought them. I don't know whose company it is now. Plastic installation tool. Has it got it on here? AVK Industrial Products. I don't know if you can read it, but anyway, you can find them on YouTube, on eBay. But they're so easy to make, it's unbelievable. Look, all you guys with them little machine shop, all it is a piece of 9/16 AF hexagonal bar. Now it's special really, you could do metric, it doesn't really matter. The bolt has to be a nice snug fit in there, but take a close look at that little raised part there. That's very important, because when you put your captive nut in, it clinches tight into that, so that when you're pulling, when you're putting this together, right, this goes tightly into your metal panel that you're going to put the nut insert into, and when you pull this together, like this nut, I think you say, well, we'll wind it in a bit. Right, so you want to turn this bit, but hold this bit, and this bit you don't want this to spin, and what it'll do, it'll collapse and make a tight fit round the metal that you're doing. These, a lot of people use this type of, I have a box of inserts, as you can see. I can't get one. Yeah. Oh, the more sort of popular sets on eBay use aluminium inserts. Well, I don't like them too much because they tend to strip out. But these are the steel ones, and you can get them on eBay. You can get them in cheap. You see, I buy them in boxes of hundreds. But these are the original Land Rover inserts that go into the chassis, because if you notice, there's a series of hexagonal holes all over the place. Well, that's what they put in, so they don't turn, and when they put them in with a big gun, they're in for good. Right, so first of all, we're going to drill that hole out. Now, I already have, or I already had, anyway, a drill the right size. A bit bent. That's better. Tip: when you've got your drill and you've tightened it up like that, stop your drill and then tighten it up. Did you hear it click? Gets more power. More power. Right, so let's drill that hole out. Biting on the existing, there you go, it was existing rivet nut, a welded nut. Again, you don't have to be wholly accurate with these. Drill's got as about much power as a, I don't know what. There we go. And you should find that that is a nice tight fit. Now, I'm going to go and get my impact gun now, and hopefully I can hold this up to the camera and show you how they work. Now, I'll probably make a mess of this, putting this in, because the hole isn't perfect, because it bit. Now, wait a minute, without knocking the camera over, I've got bloody tools everywhere to do. Oh yeah. I'll just put a little die grinder in, a little tiny one, just to chase that out a bit. There we go. Take off those burrs, and then with a bit of luck, I've assembled the unit like that, look. I'm just going to tap it through the hole. So we'll tap it through. Right, so now you can see on this side it's got some serrations on the outside of the Rivnut. You can see there's some little knurls on there, and that's to stop it turning. But what we can do, oh, I forgot to get me 9/16 spanner. I'll try and show you online using the gun because it'll be faster and you'll see. Let me go and get a spanner. Now for the observant watching here, you realise I put that in backwards. You knock it out and turn it the right way around. I've never done one of these before, I must admit, so these old seats and things. There we go. Now inserting the tool the right way, inserting the Rivnut the right way around. Now let me bang it through on the vise a bit more. There we go. So I don't know how I'm going to film this. I want you to see this bit. Oh look, I could clamp it to the vise, couldn't I? Yeah. Tell you what. Let me set this up and I'll come back. Having put the Rivnut in the right way around this time, because I had it in backwards, but I can't show you both sides at once. But I'm going to hold the hexagonal piece with the 9/16 key, and I'm going to put the impact gun, this thing here, on the Rivnut at that side. Now you can watch them and see how they work. Now this gun's just enough powerful for this, so we'll see how it goes. There you go. That was easy, wasn't it? That was a really good video. I'm proud of that one. And you can see how it forced up, and it made a nice permanent fixing on there with no tears. Now you can use that technique on all sorts of things. So I'm going to put the other side in, and I'll show you from the opposite side. So here you go. This is the other side. So now you can see what I was doing here. Hold the hexagonal thing. That's it. Now, let's zoom out. There we go. Place is a bit of a mess, as usual. I'm finding it very hard to catch up now with all sorts of things. One thing that doesn't come with this little gizmo, and like I say, you can make it yourself. It doesn't really matter as long as it's concentric and the holes all line up. I put a little bit of lubricant on here and a washer. Washer's most important because you want to reduce as much friction as you can. A bearing would be perfect. Now I've got different sizes of this. You know, there's some bigger ones, and they're all sort of like common garden Land Rover sizes. But this really helps if you want to put things like side steps on your truck, or places where you need to weld a nut in. They're perfect for that job, you know. And being steel, you can really put some force onto them and tighten them up, because obviously the tighter you tighten them, the more they're going to expand, but you don't want to strip them out. Hey, and if you do strip them out, just drill the head off, put another one in. Easy. Alright. Again, I hope you like that. That's going to make your Land Rover better. It's going to make this seat better. Like I say, I've got to repair this somehow, but it's not going to be a fantastic job. It's only a tractor, but yeah, but we need somewhere around here to put some material on. Anyway, Rivnuts. Easy.